It is a beautiful Saturday night for soccer at FC Dallas Stadium. A lot of folks have made it out. We're glad you're watching on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel for FC Dallas. The Major League Soccer leader with 21 points and a 6-1-3 record. Changes. Chris Seitz, second start of the year in net, spelling Raul Fernandez. How about Eric Hossley up top tonight, Dante?
Well, it's a player's an enigma, and those are what things you're going to see. When things aren't going well, you're going to make changes across the board, and, you know, the last time he called players out, so you would expect those changes to come.
Underway, match number 11 of the year for FC Dallas. This will be their 7th match they've played at home. FC Dallas on their home field this year. Now the 25-year-old from Gates Mills, Ohio, in his 3rd year. Casey Townsend off the post! Matt Hedges got beat. Townsend pings one off the post, much like Frederic Piquillon the other night. Put a shot off the post in the first half. Here, Casey Townsend does.
Well, you see here, Matt Hedges reaches across his body with his right foot, right leg, misses it. Great opportunity for Casey Townsend. Unfortunate for him, just might see that continue.
Don't see mistakes like that too often out of Matt Hedges. He was unable to pluck that ball out of the air. Now here's Hossley. Hossley threads it through. Jackson in the box. Jackson with a shot, and he scores! Goal! FC Dallas, the 3rd of the season for Jackson. In the 11th minute, Jackson beats Joe Willis. Just moments after Townsend hits one off the post for DC United, this one is buried by Jackson.
We call this a cruel sport. You see Jakovic trying to body up Hossley, falls to the ground. Hossley maintains possession, does really well, gets his first points of this season with the assist to Jackson, who puts the ball in the back of the net off of his left foot.
Great strike into the upper 90 for Jackson.
There's a big gap in between the front line and the midfielders because Jackson and Castillo are pretty much pushing themselves all the way up. The advantage of that for FC Dallas is they can play the ball into Hossley and Perez and hold on to it.
Here's a drive by De Rosario. Seitz has to answer. Saved by Chris Seitz. Seitz is right at 100, been stuck there since his 100th goal against New York Red Bulls last August 29th. And what makes that special, didn't realize that at the time it happened, but that deflection it took off Bloss.
You know, as I was talking about the partnership between Hossley and Perez, what's making it difficult for De Rosario is he's had to play with many different forwards.
Here's Jackson taking aim from distance. Joe Willis stops the shot.
And speaking from experience, it's tough when you kind of have that rotation of guys coming in.
Little tap, now the setup. De Rosario through and he scores! First road goal for DC United and the 101st in the career of Dwayne De Rosario. They have equalized in the 44th minute at FC Dallas Stadium.
As I mentioned earlier, Mark, when things aren't going well, you tend to focus on set pieces. You see there, a lot of time, it was a tap, a stop. Benitez tries to pressure, but it's tough for Seitz to even see that ball with all.
Out swinging corner here, header won by Kenny Cooper. Out to Augusto. And Augusto with the drive, right to Seitz. Seitz gobbles it up for the save, his 2nd of the match. 52nd minute. The bookings tonight, Eric Hossley for FC Dallas. Also Fabian Castillo for FC Dallas. Ethan White for DC United. Castillo was subbed out though to start the 2nd half. But he tries the ball in and a front header. Eric Hossley over the bar. A guy who scored 15 goals in 2 seasons in Major League Soccer, almost with a grand welcome to FC Dallas in his first start, narrowly missing the header.
Benitez
Other than a corner, and that is what he's able to do. Going into Jair Benitez. Benitez sends it in. Flicked by Perez. Parried by Willis. Oh, Perez with a splendid touch. Don't know if it was going to be on frame and end, but Willis parries it aside anyway.
That would have been very, very close, Mark.
And Willis, as any keeper should do, not taking any chances. Cooper right in front of the face of goal. Michel, tight corner, and it is scored! That is Woodbury who gets his first goal. Or is it Watson? It is a goal for FC Dallas. They take the lead.
And Mark, I think it was Watson. They were both there on the doorstep. I think the ball actually did go in off of Watson's body.
They equalized in the 77th minute on Wednesday. They take the lead in the 77th minute tonight. Here it is, Dante.
Look at how dangerous that ball is. It does go in off of Watson's chest.
Yeah, Woodbury was sliding right in front, but the replay, I think, will clearly show that it's off the chest of Javon Watson. Javon Watson with his first goal of the year. And De Rosario has the ball in a dangerous spot here. Javon Watson clears it out. That will do it. 3 points for FC Dallas. 2-1 final over DC United.